So here we go. I don't know why he didn't just answer on the right right thing the first time. Hello, Tim. I'm talking trash about you.
We're not doing the echo game.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, here we go. Where we laughed when we laughed off. Yeah, is this the dwarf cave? No. This is the earth cave. This is the earth or the weird cave where I was like leveling up and stuff. Let's see how much hit points I have left. Not enough. Look at my black mage, only 20 MP. That's right, Tim, MP. I got back up the devil's tail and go back, but I can't even go to the stupid dwarf village because it doesn't have. I'm almost tempted to go left over here. That's what I'm gonna do to see if that's an actual village. No, I don't think it is though, because the river is over here. That's what I'm gonna do to see if that's an actual village. You gotta mute that, Tim.
You can. I just can't see your screen. It's just all big bright yellow.
Oh shoot! Thanks for telling me because I think I left it on chat. I did. Oops. How do I switch to the main screen?
I don't know.
I never used this Twitch crap before. Oh, here it is. There you go. Okay. Now you should be able to see it.
There we go.
Well, these little alphabet soup noodle O's. These are towns, but the problem with that town, yes, SpaghettiOs.
It's alphabet soup, but they're all O's.
And it looks like these little things are ports, the little square things. You know what I can do though? Well, it's almost the same distance.
The Cheerios caves.
Yeah.
The red things are towns or
Yeah.
castles. And
Yeah. Like these little U things are castles. Yeah.
why are you suddenly like trying to decode the map, which is very
Because I've got to figure out a way, Tim, to back to. Oh, look, I can scroll. Is that what scroll is? I got to figure out a way back and get my hit points. I'm not going to waste one of those tents. But the closest town is selling all the way back to Corneria.
Yes, that's where you're supposed to save it. Well, if you're gonna save or use the clinic, there's an inn. Oh no, there's no inn.
There's not an inn in the dwarfs. We already established that. It's been one day. It may have felt like 2 days.
Lesser tigers, the greater tigers.
Oh, they put it out of nowhere. I haven't fought these bad boys before.
Of course, the lesser tigers and the greater tigers are the same size as the avatar, so...
Actually, though, mostly, and I think it's because you can only have 4 characters, but the avatars are pretty big on the side screen, which I know isn't the way it was. But I think I used all of my magic points for my black wizard.
Alright, are you ready for your description of the Earth Cave?
Is that the cave we were just in? Sure.
Did we already read that? We read that the lich destroyer killing the Earth. No, you gotta go there yet. You're supposed to go to Titan's tunnel first.
Go what I want, Tim.
Okay, well you gotta go to Titan's tunnel first. You don't have to, I guess. I don't know. It says once you have won the ruby from the vampire. Never mind. You gotta go get the ruby first. Nah. They already told you to go to the. Oh wow! Look at them. They're all handsome and stuff. That's not how they look in the original.
You mean the ogres?
Yes.
They're happy to eat you, Tim.
Yeah. The club looks pretty cool.
Mutton today, mutton yesterday, and blimey if it don't look like mutton tomorrow. Yeah, I wonder why Final Fantasy never had any like token references.
Yeah.
What?
dwarves and elves, didn't that come from them first? Or not?
Well, yeah, but that's not exactly. I wouldn't say that's a reference to out like every other fantasy thing.
Well, these are called wargs. They weren't called wolves.
No, that's true.
But they
That's a
weren't
good
wargs
point.
originally. They were gray wolves and great wolves and vampire wolves and different things. They weren't wargs.
Crap, I've never been blinded before, I don't think, up to this point. I don't think I've ever actually been attacked by those things up to this point. Usually we kill them before they do anything. And apparently blind doesn't stop you from killing things, though.
No, I don't remember what blind does.
Well, in the normal Final Fantasy, blind makes it so your physical attacks will miss.
Yeah.
But apparently it's level dependent on this. And it's not a permanent status. Nope,
What's
not
going
a
on with
permanent
their voodoo stabs with like some shrunken head with like Jamaican dreadlocks hanging down?
What are you talking about, Tim?
You're the shadows. That's what their staff look like. You'll see.
Man, I could sure use some black magic right now. Nope, I'm gonna take them out one by one. Actually, I should at least deploy a little bit of strategy so it doesn't take us so long. See, I was talking about that in one of these other videos, Tim. That I love how you work as a team in this Final Fantasy. More than any other Final Fantasy I can think of.
It's not like, here's my black mage is going to cast a spell that'll kill one guy. Here's
Right.
my overpowered fighter is going to kill. Here's
Yeah, you have to like,
kill like another guy.
you have to like, or I mean, I guess you don't have to, but you can like strategically attack things.
And that makes it even more so when you don't automatically attack the next thing if your guys.
Yeah.
It makes you have to bet on those moves very carefully.
Yeah, Mario's and Ham takes him.
What's with those helmets? They're like miner helmets.
They're Viking. They're Buccaneer helmets, Tim.
Just
Have you never seen a Buccaneer helmet?
No, because you're supposed to be fighting pirates.
Did I totally skip the... And why is the shark on the top of the boat? Don't sharks usually attack it from the water?
I think it's not happening by the time into the actual deck.
Yeah, can you just sit there and wait for it to like die?
You're not in the realm of attack right now.
All right. You know, I've traveled miles to stay in this inn.
Ever seen the Sharknado movie?
She
That's the biggest thing. Is like just stay somewhere where there's like you're not water and you know they can't. But then it has them like biting at you as they're flying past you and stuff like that. Okay.
The dancing girl didn't even tell me anything. All she did was flirt with me this time, so I must be on the right path. She's like, you know what to do. I'll just flirt with you.
How can there be a wrong path? It's always just the next thing to do. It's not like you can go to like the wrong town out of order and she'll like correct you. So we shouldn't have gone that way.
Yeah, no, I don't think these guys do enough damage to even make it worth the fire spell.
No, at this point you can kill them with one hit with most of your party. Look, yep.
Where am I going? Oh, I guess I have port.
Oh, your battle speed is super fast. It's crazy.
No, that's because sometimes I use fast forward.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't at that one, but like if I know that spell's like I know that spell's gonna go off and kill all of them, like
See,
right now, doing.
They look like shrunken heads from like Captain Jack Sparrow or something.
They look like skulls to me.
Yeah, shrunken heads.
Oh, you mean of small little? Yeah.
They look like little.
What's the difference between a ghast and a ghoul, Tim? Ghoul, sorry. I know what a ghoul is. A ghoul is a seagull.
The other one is just wearing generic browns.
And what's the difference between a ghoul, a ghast, and a zombie?
You know what else is cool in this is it tells you like right now you have 2 and 1. Normally, in the
Two
regular
and
game,
one.
you had 2 ghouls and 1 ghast or whatever. It showed the quantity of which monsters you were fighting.
Oh.
Because otherwise, you go up against like they're normally called like a zombie and a geist or whatever.
Yeah, what's
Geist. But it's like you don't know which one's which. Because the avatar's the exact same, but it doesn't say like how many there are, so you don't know which one's more dangerous. Which is fine until you come up upon like 5 gray wolves and 2 wolves or something. But you're like, wait, am I fighting 5 wizards or 2 wizards? I don't know. So you don't know which target to attack first.
what was the name of the book in Ghostbusters? Tobin's like some kind of guide
Oh, I don't
that
know.
we're gonna have to consult it. The difference between a geist, a ghoul. What were the other ones?
Geist, zombie.
I remember me and Matt used to. They had like all these books at the library there in Colville that were like during the Satanic Panic were probably considered inappropriate. I always got.
Let's see. I'm looking at strategy guide here. So you have the
Level 20!
Oh wow, you're amazing.
I'm 1/5 of the way.
Okay.
Okay, now
1/5 of the way of what?
1/5 towards the max level because it goes to 100 in this one.
Wow.
Now let's go north. I haven't gone north yet. Or by which I mean up, which might not be north. This has got to be a room with a treasure. That's the other thing I said frequently in this game, Tim, is I love the level design on this game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's got the best level design of any Final Fantasy I've ever played.
Wow. That's high praise.
And that's even considering Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I think is one of the best. Well, currently, I would say it's not my favorite role-playing game, but it is the best role-playing game ever made.
Best one done.
It's not my favorite, but it's the best made one. My favorite is probably still Final Fantasy IV and then Final Fantasy VI. I'm not biased at all towards Final Fantasy, Tim.
Yeah, you didn't say Dragon Warrior.
I like Dragon Warrior, but yeah, it's just I actually really like the first and second Dragon Warriors.
I've only played 1 and 3, I think. Alright.
We're gonna have to
your whole
use
list here of your undead monsters.
I forgot Mario can do. I hope that we yeah. Mare's got it covered. You can just keep waving your arms around down there. Okay. No, we didn't. We still haven't got to. When do you get to the enemies in this game where they're like insane difficult? Where they like kill you. Well, when they kill you with one, I remember when I played through this the first time, the thing that ticked me off the most, and you warned me about it, and I remember it very distinctly, was there were some enemies where like no matter what you did, they had this spell and they would cast it on you and just insta die.
The wizards are the first one, the ones when you got the crown. They are the first ones that have those kind of powers. And then in the ice cave, you're gonna fight some that are like that. And coming up, when you go deeper in the cave, you're gonna fight the cockatrices, and they turn you to stone. And they're freaking expensive to get soft.
Hey, bats!
Okay, Lance, so here's all your zombie characters. You have a zombie from the beginning of the game, a ghoul, which is the same guy, and then you have Geist, and then a Spectre, the zombie character.
Well, I know what a specter is. A specter is just like a regular ghost. I'm just saying in this game, I'm saying in general, what's the difference between those? That's why I'm saying we need to consult Tobin's spirit guide.
Let's see, Geist.
Either that or ask the Catholics.
A spirit of an individual or excuse me.
A group? How do you have a spirit of a group?
It's the spirit of a. Well, it's like, oh, I can't do it.
Is that like North Summit School spirit?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So Geist is a noun with a degree of importance in German philosophy. Its semantic field corresponds to English ghost, spirit, mind, intellect. Some English translators resort to using spirit or mind or spirit to help convey the meaning of the term. There you go.
So it's, I mean, basically it's just ghost in German, but it also means more like mind.
The spirit and mind are seems like the soulish entity of a person.
Okay.
So now you know.
And no is half the battle.
Yeah. What's the ghoul?
Guys.
Ghoul is a demon-like being, monstrous being originating in the pre-Islamic Arabian religion, associated with graveyards and consuming human flesh. I don't remember that part of the Arabian religion. I've never seen that in movies. The term has also been used for a certain kind of undead monster. In 1780s.
So it's basically the Islamic version of a zombie. Except it doesn't, it just...
Human flesh. That's supposed to be from like... ogre.
The ogre?
Yeah, that's what it says right here under this. So what's
A giant... Yeah.
It's a legendary monster, not just a giant monster. That's a legendary monster. We depicted as man-like. There's frequent fiction in the world and Final Fantasy games. Except because the kids after Final Fantasy, definitely not as tall as, or 9 feet. They're between 9 and 10 feet. So they're born at 9 feet and they grow up.
There was, in the original, I think it wasn't a run, was there? A run?
No, because his luck is supposed to be high, but it's broken, so everyone just dies.
So basically there's... Okay, well I'm starting to get down below 100. Not below 100, below 200 on my guys. Wow, I made it to this floor.
Did you know the
If I want.
north feed?
No?
Went north and first go in the cave?
What you talking about?
Get to the hall when you
Right.
instead go up and it curves around to a building where you treasure chest and you fight earth elemental. It's not it's earth creature that originally is just called earth.
I have no memory of this.
Okay, we'll pin this a ton.
It's all the way down south.
Yeah, it's buffering for. See what you're. You didn't fight one of those before? Treasure chest monsters, so step back and forth on that. And if you have enough to kill them, you can just grind on those squares. This is really handy.
I might have to use magic anyway.
You really suck at this game. This is the version.
Actually, this version, they have higher hit points. He's not that bad. I could have killed him with... Just got to take a double whammy. I'm getting lots of money. Let's see, I got enough. I think the sword was like only 30, or that armor was like 34,000 that the dwarfs were. Was it the dwarfs that were peddling it?
No, it was at the town.
Town.
Melmond. Are you not paying attention to your story at all? Just because
No.
you keep skipping it. It's right here. Warg and werewolf. Which ones are which? I don't know. I have to count.
Well, you know in this because once in a while it only has one or the other.
But if you've never fought either of them before,
Yeah, if you haven't, you don't know.
You're like, I don't know which one's worse. I don't know which one's more dangerous or which one's which. And it doesn't give you these one in the original, so you're like, if you're like on your like, you gotta be very careful who you kill first, and so then you kill the weaker ones first on accident because you're an idiot.
There's no
Nope.
or save points. Well, I guess you can save anywhere you want, but it would be nice to have a tent place.
No.
Nope, we're on our own on this.
Worse that you're gonna get halfway through the cave this time to get the and then walk your way all
No, I don't, because I got the teleport.
No, you don't. It wouldn't let
Oh yeah, you're right. It wouldn't let me because I.
design this level that way. You have to fight halfway down and then out.
You gotta. You have
All
to.
the way through it.
You have to appreciate it before they give it to you.
Right. Like the marsh cave. That's enough for you to really appreciate.
Oh my gosh, this one, yeah, this must be where you're talking about. Every time you take a step, it freaking gives you an. And all I wanted to do was the stupid bats.
Say, remember this room having one in every square.
Oh, apparently it does in this version.
Some of them have a monster right in
Get it back, come over here. I talk to you. I guess I gotta go back anyway. You gotta talk to all the bats, Tim.
Yeah. One of them
Alright, now we're on the level. I'll come back here, you stupid bat. Walking over there. The only game I've ever tried to go on Final Fantasy VII. I am very much like treasure chest, and I'm just not to the point I would do that type person. Or if I finish the